right, okay? Get your thing right, because without that, I fear that, you know, you are due to make money, but somehow the rizki, okay, we call rizki, it's not going to happen, and you make less. See, the problem is this. This is the problem. Because your return on God is not high. You make 10K, your friend makes 100K, and in our group, 100K ringgit or US is important. People have not declared 100K Sing. We hope people will declare 100K Sing. People are declaring 100K US and 100K ringgit. There are already 2 millionaires already. But my fear is this, again, it's not that you will not make money. You can, just by following me, you'll make money. The problem is this, someone makes 100, you make 10. Then you panic. And then you know what you do? You overtrade the 10, you lose the 10. Then you make nothing. Okay? That's very bad. So you don't want to do that, okay? You don't want to do that. So trading, okay, this is the volatile times. Yeah, so this is the volatile. Before we go here, Azman, can we have another lesson from Metatrader? We have to take advantage of student number 1. Can we have another sneak? Wait, Azman's going to give us another lesson. There's a lot of things to teach us. The first thing that he taught us, I think you guys are mind-blowing already. He taught us 2 things already. First, no stop loss. You guys say, ah! And then he said, what did he say? Hey, you don't have to focus all on Forex, you lose money. Then you guys say, ah! Yeah, but my SAFU didn't say that. Of course. This is Sensei, you know. Now, can you tell us another story of yours? Because jarang tau dia ada. Because this is the man. This is the master of the master SAFU. We have master SAFU here, who I'll show you his success in teaching a young guy to make 100% in 3 weeks. But this guy is the master of the masters. Okay, Azman, apa lagi?
I saw $20. I would give it everything. Yeah. So you need to respect on your.
Okay, that was another great one. Yes. So all you Forex traders, again, let me tell you, he's right. Because sometimes we don't respect the money. We say it's so little. But you must understand, it might be $20 now, and I'll expand that some more. He said, even if you have $20, take the profit. Because one day it'll be 200. So what I do when I say 10%, people laugh at me, you know. People laugh, so little lah. Why you cut loss? I want to cut loss my pasal lah. Because I know that I live another day to make the big money. I don't know when, I just know it's going to happen. Now, some of you are very, very greedy. You want more, right? You want to make $1 million, right? And that is the thing that is going to spoil your dream because you want to make more. Okay, take whatever you have. You have to be confident that one day you will get the big gain. It will come. But if you are out of the market and busy depot, then it is not going to come. Okay, so here's the warning by Darth Sidious. Okay, to all you crypto guys, I made this up, okay? I didn't put it here. This is just a theory. This was the economist in 1988, right? 1988. They said that in 2018, there'll be a new economic reset. Now let's go back in time. This is Mr. Darth Sidious. He said before, right, and the crypto guys, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not wrong. Okay. Do you remember when Darth Sidious said that there was going to be a new coin? It was going to be a Rockefeller coin. Remember that? But he didn't know what it was, or we didn't know what it was. And he said at that time, it may be pegged to gold. This was in January. It was in January, right? So I didn't know that now, but I think that, yes, that new coin that's coming up, I don't know whether even it's crypto, I know it's going to be gold. Okay, it's definitely going to be gold. There's going to be a new economic reset. I think there's going to be havoc in the fiat world. And what he says is very simple. It's going to be worse than 2008. This crash is going to be worse than 2008. So after we're going to see some charts, please don't FOMO. After you all kacau Master Sifu, I want to make money, I want to make money. Okay, fine. But don't kacau him so much. This is going to be worse than 2000. You're going to need to be a big boy to survive. There will be a crash. It's going to last 2 years. How do I know? I know lah. That's only I'm going to answer. We're going to see the patterns that are going to set up for that. Okay, there's going to be a new economic reset now, and this is where gold is going to shine. He says that gold is going to go to, gold is now 1,000. Yesterday was at 1210. What? 1210. 1210. See, I'm so good. In sleep also, I dream about gold now. Bangun, what's the gold price? 1209. Now here's the first tip. Gold is going to go up because of the economic crisis. Gold is going to go to 8,000. Now Azman is saying, you know how much money he can make from that? 8, okay? 8,000. Now there's another guy called Martin Armstrong. You can go and see Armstrong Economics. And Martin Armstrong says gold is going to go to 5,000. So between 5 and 8, I think it doesn't matter lah. Even if you take it by half, 4, you still make a lot of money. Okay? It's too much money to be made there. So it's going to be worse than that. Get ready for that. Okay? So the stock market is going to go down. The stock market is going to crash. You already see the problem here. Turkey, Indonesia. Turkey, 7 lira, is it 7 lira to $1 recently? Do you know that in 2009, it was only 1.2? Now 7. Indonesia, 15K rupiah, worse than 1998. Okay, and then you have here the commodity. So I think commodity economies are going to be affected, emerging market. And then you have US. Okay, these are the safe havens, gold. I like gold the most. I also like King dollar here. And I like Japanese yen. You know, here. So those of you that want to go for Olympic in 2020, you can start buying yen, it's good. If the bank doesn't tell you, hey, why you didn't speculate? No, I want to go to Olympic 2 years from now. How can you say I'm speculating? I'm not selling the ringgit. I'm going to the Olympic 2020. And my brother, he's rugby fan, 2019. Atap saya, you see the schedule? Change into yen, okay? The yen and gold are actually the best safe havens during economic crisis. Go get that. So this is the history of bull and bear markets. I'm just going to summarize for you. You know, it's basically time to go down. Like if you look at all these charts, anyone knows here. Let me draw here. I'm going to draw here. We are going to draw here like this, that. Anyone knows it's going to go down, but this is going to be worse. This is the Great Depression, was it? Yeah, so it's going to be worse like that. Probably go down like that and then go back up. It is basically time, okay? It's time to do it now. This was a very short bull and bear. This looks more like this, which is 10 to 12 years. So this is a 10 to 12 year cycle. So it is time to go down. Okay, so be ready, be ready. Some more time to go down here. And let's go here so that you get freaked out some more. Okay, this is the Schiller PE ratio, price earning ratio, based on the average inflation adjusted earnings from the last 10 years. So now if you look, we are at this one, 32.8. We are here. The worst was this during the .com, right? Okay, this was during the, yeah, I think it was during the .com. Was it? Historical high 44. This was when the S&P was here, regular 25. So we are even higher than it was during 1929. So listen to this, okay? 1929. We're even higher than that. This is dot-com bust. This is 2008. So if we fall, we're going to fall hard, okay? We are going to fall really, really hard. These are facts. So again, it's already happened. It's already happened. So there's no need to argue on this anymore because these things have already happened. What is important is what's going to happen in the future. Now, this is what I said, and we're going to look at some charts afterwards. Okay? We're going to look at some charts. We're going to look at some Forex charts. We're going to look at S&P chart. This is what I said in September. See how near, I could predict the future. I said market will move higher in terms of volatility in October because we had a chart that showed historical volatility. It just moves up in October. It's just a rule, you know. There will be a small crash in October. Did this happen? Oh. Good enough. In November, we will recover, showing signs of complacency. Is this happening? Hello. Do you think that will happen? Up to you. Up to you. I've been right, okay? I've been right because I know where to find the data. Again, with crypto, very, very susah. I don't know where to find the data. With Forex and trading in general, the markets, there is data everywhere. All you need to do is go and hunt for it. And if you know how to read the data, you can basically draw the chart and voila, and you can get your story. That is what I call a thesis. So the way I work is, and this is what I give to my students, which is why some of them made 2-3 times their money, trading whatever they traded. Why? Because we go in and study and then we draw a script. We say, this may happen. If it happens, you make money. If it doesn't happen, you don't lose money. You don't do anything. How can you lose money? You do nothing. And it happened, right? And tomorrow we're going to do another script again for the next coming day. It's just a continuation of the first script. And I said that I saw this pattern, 1, 2, 3, head and shoulder, head, shoulder here, hit the shoulder down, which is here. I said this pattern, and we'll see afterward, same in 2008. And then I said, for a crash to happen, you have to see the same thing now. No secret. Go to the past, look at the data, makes sense? Yes, makes sense. All hell will break loose. I think February will be the end of the world, Valentine's Day. So when you have your Valentine's Day, you can decide to be with your loved one making money or to be you also crying. Can you pay for me? Okay, we are coming to that soon. We're coming to a point where in the next 2 years, you will see there will be 1 or 2 points in time where the market is going to move down by 40%. Always happens. Are you going to be there or not? That's the issue. And if you are there, you can make money shorting the index. You can make money buying Forex, certain pairs that go up, yen, you know, yen pairs, you short the yen pairs, which is you're buying the yen, or you can buy certain commodities that go up, you can buy certain derivatives that go up to you. So you are making money while the whole world is crying. That's what we do, okay? That's all we need to do now. Before we look at the charts, and I freak you out some more, and I don't mean to freak you out. You have to understand there is, if you look at CNBC now, there's something called risk on and risk off. Risk on is where people take risk on their investment. They're investing in the stock market. Commodities are going up. Their feel-good factor, they're borrowing to invest in the stock market. Usually, this might not. Again, this is a general model. It's a very simple model. If I'm going to borrow money to invest in the stock market or whatever, I want to go in at a low interest rate, right? So I borrow from the yen. I put it in Bursa. But now since Bursa is going down, I have to sell it, then I prepay back my borrowings, right? So again, when markets go up, Japanese yen go down. When markets go down, Japanese yen goes up. That's how it works in general. Risk off, people sell their investments and keep their money. Equity markets are going down, commodities are going down. End of the world, they're buying protective put options. Very important. We'll see more of this here, of the certain protective put options, okay? And why it's very important. That is the one indicator you should look at. One indicator. Now, I have two people in my course who went through options classes. I don't know why. This is why I said we are a class of making money. We are not an options class. We are not really a forex class. Well, we kind of like a forex. So we teach you something. Because if you don't teach forex, nanti you cakap rugi. Di sana tak belajar apa pun, yang dia tahu buat duit. No. We're going to teach you something on how to make money, okay? But it's kind of sad that I have two people in my class who went to two different options courses. One of them doesn't know what put option is, what that means by buying put option. It's called VIX, by the way. One doesn't know what VIX is. Another one, the guru said, no, you don't need it. But that is what you should look at. So it's very funny. So that's why I say I'm not saying the gurus are wrong. I'm saying the gurus there are teaching options. I'm teaching how to make money. And then we use options because it's the best way to make money, or it's the easiest way. That's the difference. Kan? In fact, the next bull run that I cannot tell you is pork bellies, okay? Because I'm not allowed to trade pork bellies. Okay, now let's look at the S&P 500. Just look at the chart here and look where it's going and compare it to 2008, okay? So here we go, S&P 500. We're going here, SPX. Let's go here to the SPX. We're going to go Euro USD. You guys can go to these charts and I am going to put in SPX. SPX is the S&P 500. SPX. So you look at this because again, you guys have to remember that Forex, not this one. Yeah, this one. Don't. That one's an engineering firm. Salah tengok. Okay, I'm going to daily. Just look at the chart. You don't understand, it's okay. I just want you to look at the charts, okay? Not like, hey, that one daily, that one weekly, how? No. That one different. You don't need to know that. Now look at the weekly chart. And I'm going to bring it up now. Okay. This is 2008. Do you see this pattern? Go up, go down. So from 2003, this is the dot-com bust, okay? See that? It went up, it went down. It went up, it went down again. So do you see the sharp move here? So this is why they say in the market, they say this. The bull climbs up the stairs. The bear jumps out the window. That. One vertical move down. Okay, this is a vertical move down. Okay. That. Now this is going to happen again. Now let's see where this thing went, because we have a clue. See, we have to look at it. Look at this fall here. This is a fall, you know. This is a very dangerous fall. And after I show you another chart that's very, very dangerous. It's oil. Even oil has lost its mojo. Okay. So let's go here to 2008 because we like what's happening in 2008. Here. Oops. Oh, I lost my chart. I have lost my chart here. SPX. Let's go here. Here, not this SPX, okay, this SPX. Okay. Okay, let's go back here. I want to go back here to, yeah, let's go daily in 2008 to see how it was then. So if you look at that, okay, look at that. This is how far it fell, okay? This is 1563. This was 1,000 points there. 1,000 points in about less than a year. In about a year, yeah. And during this period, during August 08 to March 09, it fell like from 1,004 to 600. Wow. But I want you to look at this pattern. I just want you to look at this pattern here. In fact, we're going to draw here. So this is the fall of 40% or whatever, the big move. You catch this, you're rich. You have a very good Valentine's. You have many good Valentine's Day, okay? So let's catch this pattern here, and then we're going to transpose it on the current way. A lot of people don't do this. So Hafi, take my videos, short videos. Sorry, marketing. Okay, let's show bars. Just go to any chart. You can also go to trading bars pattern. Just what you do is simple. Just draw here, and then then I want you to draw this. You're going to go here. Where was it? Bars pattern here. You go like this, okay? And I want you to draw like that. Okay, I want you to draw like that. Then you take this pattern. What we're going to do now, this. I'm just going to bring it here. Crazy, right? This is free tool. Huh? Luckily, I can charge for this, you know. This is not good, but free tool, so I charge. Nobody teaches you this, right? Just look here. This is how I know. People ask, how you know? I say, I know lah. Look here. Market goes up. Betul. Goes up, goes higher. I'm going to draw for you again. Look very carefully. You can do this at home. Tengok ni, That, okay, this leg is lower, and then we have something like a head and shoulder here. This happened before, okay? I'm going to tell you what happens now. Look, market goes up, goes down, goes up higher, goes down, goes up, but lower than that. And then go here, and then it struggles, fake out, done, up, gone. Look here. Are we not here? This is here. And then we went up higher, right? And then we went down, right? And then we went up, right? So didn't I say we will have a mini crash in October? Then we will recovery in November. Pandai tak? It's all there. You laugh. You will be crying when I show you the ringgit. Everything is repeating. Fractal. So it goes up, and then people will be happy again, right? Your SAFUs are there, will say, hey, Sensei salah. Yalla, you lost money already, friend. They are already in recovery mode. I didn't lose that much. Yeah, and they will be happy because they didn't lose. And then when it goes down again, it's the end of the world. So we are, I don't know whether we are going to go down straight. This is what I think. I don't know whether we are going to go down straight, or I think we're going to play around with this some more. I think this is the panic fall, and then we're going to play around with this, and then we're going to go down straight. So I think this will happen sometime in December or November, and I think this will be in February. Because it has to struggle first. People don't believe. Once it goes down, it's going to be a 40% plunge. That was to only like 4 months. But bulan sahaja. So when it happens, you have to be there. The rest of the time doesn't matter, okay? Simple pattern. Okay, now what's even worse now than before is this. Okay, let me show you. It's more unfortunate than before. You just look, how far have we gone? Oh my God, I cannot even get this right. I'm going to go to week now. Look how far we've gone up since 2008. And we can go down a lot. Do you know that? A 40% fall from 2.8 is what? 2000, 1009? Here. Possible here. So if you want to draw a story like I did, and I haven't drawn this yet, I'll probably draw this during the next classes in December, because I want to do it with everyone. I mean, now the reason how I do it is simple. I will construct a story like this. Of course, I copy I show you the formula, but in my YouTube, I copy so I look like a genius. So it's going to be like this, and then it's going to go up like that. And I think that this whole period here, at least this, I'm constructing my story now. This will be 1.5 to 2 years. Okay, 1.5 to 2 years. So you got to brace yourself for this. This is trading like Azman used to trade like that. Okay, different kind of trading, and this is where you make a lot of money here. This jump here, and then it will go down, and then it will try to go up, then it will go down again until we find a bottom. Okay, so this is going to be worse, far worse off than 2008. Okay, any questions? Any doubters here? Anything you want to ask? Please ask now. Yeah, you can go into the comments area of me. Yes. Any questions? Yes. Any questions here? So just, if you don't believe me, this senang aja. Just go in and do what I did and take the snapshot. Take the snapshot. Show. Then now you show your SAFU. SAFU, tell me why it wouldn't happen. Because now when people are very near, because a lot of people here, a lot of them are, how do you say it? The guild, you say so much, they won't say anything. Now when I show this to them, which is why I have this thing free, I say, go see my thing. Tell me why it will not happen. Because if it happens and I don't do anything, I'm wrecked. Abyss. Yes, 11 next week. Next week, yes, next week. And the market went down yesterday. Next week. Yeah, tomorrow but next week start lah. Yeah, it may even start next week. Because anniversary of World War I. Going to start soon. That's why next week I also go in the cave. But I think it's going to blow up in December lah. But never mind, if it blows up next week, then fine, it blows up next week. But you can see the pattern already, right? So all you need to do, just put the pattern here. Wait, I'm just going to put the pattern here. That's how it's going to look like. Something like that. Like that. Oh, so good. I got target. It's all repeating, okay? Yeah, that could be the start. Yeah, that could be the start of the real crash. I don't know. I think we still have to we still have to go into the third leg of the knee, of knee. See, what I want here is simple. See, what I want. Let's see if I'm taught. What I want, see, the story must work like this. I think it has to go like that. Then it goes like that. Then it goes like that. Then it goes like that. Something like that. And then it goes up again, and then like that. Maybe like that. Yeah, but I think we will have a rest here. I think it has to go. This is not enough. This is not a proper head and shoulder, but never mind, I'll take it also. I think we still have to need. Yes, it's one. You can ask a question. I see you're raising your hand. Any questions? Is one? Yeah, come in. Yeah, this is the pattern that I see happening. And it will affect all asset classes. Okay, remember, this affects all asset classes, not only stocks. This also affects Forex, and we'll see after how this affects Forex. Because Forex, if you're on the right path, you see pairs going up. The other way around, as I told you, Japanese yen. Gold, please be very careful. There's a way to do gold investments. Don't do it the normal way. There's a cheap way. Anything else? I don't buy gold yet. Let me be a public gold agent first. No lah, don't buy from them lah. The spread terlalu tinggi lah. High spread. But if you want to buy something physical, there's something better to buy. Yes. Yes. Well, I will show you what it is. Yes, I will show you. Remind me if I don't show you. Yeah, I show you what it is. It's called VIX. VIX. It's the one indicator you should always look at. Okay? So any of you going to options classes, please force your SAFU to show you. You say, you have to show me. Because it's important, because the market is going down. And if it doesn't show you, invite me in. Marketing. Or go to YouTube and see it. You have to see this. It is the indicator for the crash. And afterward, I show you how to make money. Evidence. Evidence. Okay? I wasn't in the market during this crash because I was busy doing things for the business and for the fund. But now I'm in lah, and you will see me making money, and you will see me how. And I'm glad because I made a bet that the VIX, why I said it was going up was basically saying that the VIX would not go to 50. The VIX has to go to 50 for sparks to fly. Now I'll show you how to make money when the VIX go to 50. Evidence-based. So not just saying. Cakap boleh lah. Tunjuk account. After kita tunjuk account. Yes. Fear factor. Yes. Fear. Yes. VIX is fear factor. Good. Why is it the indicator? Dia macam ni. There's something called a put option. If you think the S&P 500 is going down, you buy something called a put option. You don't need to know what it is. It's just that something you buy to protect your portfolio. It's good that nobody knows about VIX. That means only sophisticated investors know. So if a lot of sophisticated investors are buying VIX, what does that tell you? They know something is going to happen. And you want to do your jihad. Market is going up. Yeah. We will wish you a very fast death. At least it's a fast death. It's okay. Okay, so if you do not know the VIX, now the VIX, if you trade the VIX, then then good for you. If you don't trade the VIX, you can trade Forex. Because when the VIX goes up, guess what? In your mind, it's only the Japanese yen. Not Japanese wife. That one? Or next year, you can go to the cherry blossom, cat. Because you want to be close to Japan. Yeah, I think I should do that. See, when I went to, when I went and saw the whale, I became a whale, right? Now for safe haven, I think I have to go to Japan. I'll do that, thank you. I'll book. Yeah. Japanese yen is the safe haven. Okay, the yen. So, if you don't show the VIX, if you don't know the VIX, you won't know this, okay? So you see, what we're doing now is inter-market analysis. You see this, you can trade something else. You can trade that thing also, but you don't have to trade that thing that we're saying. You can trade other things. Of course, our expert in VIX is called Mr. Buntat, you know, right? His VIX coin, yeah. Because he's very clever, you know. He bought certain VIX options, sekarang dah tak ada dah. And what you want to buy from him, he sells it very expensive. But he has to sell to me because I'm his guru. No, I shall not forgive him. Okay, so any questions? Yes. So listen to VIX, listen to the sound there. Okay, so again, that's why I tell you, we are not a true, I don't know lah, are we a Forex class? No lah, but Forex is the main vehicle, it's the easiest one to teach. Do we use options? Yes, but we are an option class? No. I just teach straight buys and puts. I don't teach other things because you will have a headache. By the time you figure it out, you won't make money, you know. I'd rather you learn this and then you make money through options and then you use that money, you feel guilty, right? I don't know anything. You go to somebody, there's a lot of option classes out there, I can give you the recommendation. But once I get my, affiliate link, Yeah, because you don't need to know too many things to make money. Like Zulhafi said, you just need to know where to look. And we have the best source here because where to look is from Darth Sidious, not me. And when he says, you know it will happen, you don't know when. But what does that tell you? You can hold it until that thing happens. You just hold it, hodl it, because you know it will happen. But even then, some people also lose money because why? Because we say that from this amount of capital, you can make 10K, but you still want to make 1 million. That does not work. Again, why leverage? You have leverage too high. And you believe the broker, oh, do this, increase your leverage. But now it's good. Okay, now another story that's happened, I want to tell you this. Listen, lucky I didn't forget this. Now, in I'm with a broker called Saxo Bank. They came and see me also, so I know a lot of stories in Europe and Singapore. In September 2014, Saxo Bank sent out a note. That was September 2014. Saxo Bank sent out a note, reduce our leverage on Swiss franc. Okay? And they said, and then they sent out many notes that your leverage has been reduced. And in January 2015, they sent out, you cannot trade the Swiss franc. You are banned from trading the Swiss franc. Then, in January 2015, also a week after they sent out the message, guess what? The Swiss franc went up, like 30% against major currencies. Many banks went belly up, you know, many brokers went belly up. FXCM, Altari, and all that. FXCM was rescued, but I don't know whether they're around anymore. They all went belly up. This was a big movement in the franc. Do you know that now, starting in sometime in September, right? Europe has already reduced the leverage. Okay, 30, right? So now do you know why I get February? Something big is going to happen. The Europeans know something. They cannot keep a secret one, you know. Europe cannot keep a secret. Kan, 30 times only, right? You only get 30 times leverage is where you're with the European broker. You want more, go to Australia or New Zealand. 30 sahaja. Okay, that means you need 3 times more money to make this. Yeah, they reduce the leverage. They don't give you a lot of money to trade. So again, that to me is a warning sign to me. Ding, 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 ding. Something's going to happen. Why are they doing this? They probably know, not they probably know lah. They know something is going to happen. They know the small guy is going to get killed. So they're just warning you. So if they know that's going to happen, you want to go in and Forex and Moon and do all these funny trades, I don't think you're going to make it. If you don't know what this is, you are not going to make it because the market is very weird. It's changing. The polarity is changing. For now, you have to ask the people who traded or who knew what was happening in 2008. You have to ask them. After we'll ask Azman again, trading in 2008. What was it then now? How was it last time? Because it's going to repeat itself now. It's different. And after I show you why it's different. If you use the current Forex trading for 2008, this is what will happen. First, you're going to lose money. That's okay. You lose, you can say yourself, you're a loser. It's okay. I found this out. But what if you make money and you make like 10,000 when you could have made 500,000? Then you will never forgive yourself. That's the issue. Because you traded wrong. You didn't know what you were doing. You do not know that in this time, the guy who simplifies it like me, like Zulhafi said here, that only teaches you what's required in wins. And let me give you another example. One of my students asked me, what about option spreads? Yes, I understand spreads, but doesn't spread limit your profit? That's another example. You go to class, very high class. They teach you the whole world. You put a spread there. Then when it crashes 40%, you make 2%. Because of your spread. Kan? You buy and sell an option, so you limit your thing. It's good for a ranging market. But when a market that goes like that, why are you doing this? That's why I tell you guys, sometimes I don't want to teach these people. But then these people go and sell options sampai kena warning dengan SAFU. So now I have to teach them how to do it right. FOMO, my students lah. Buntat lah. He saw FOMO, he got a warning from SAFU, you know. He got a letter from SAFU. You know, they're trying to do funny things, you know. Wow, these guys, they go over, itu belum introduce in syllabus lagi lah. Now I have to introduce in syllabus reluctantly. So I don't want you to do complicated things, you know. You don't need the iron condor, straddle, maybe lah, maybe. You don't need a strangle, you need a straddle, because we are looking for a market that's going straight down or straight up, V-shape, okay? We do not have time for for sophisticated stuff, the simple things. And I don't know who said it, but I'm going to steal this word lah. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Because that's where you make money. Ultimate sophistication. And we do not have time. Guys, if you want to be the expert in spread, iron condor, whatever, listen, make money, you can go to those courses later. I don't want to teach until I confuse. Okay? So now we drew a pattern just now that, you know, so now you guys know, right? I hope you guys are convinced. Or even you're not convinced, you're scared lah, that maybe you go in and check the chart here, but check the chart. Is he saying what true? Is he saying true or not? Go and check the chart.